Hi everybody. Teaching handwriting really should be all about fluency, and fluent handwriting is rhythmic movement. So I thought it might be fun to do a little demonstration for you of one of the practice techniques. We want to teach the child how to make the movements in time with their voice using rhythmic movement to establish a pattern. But we need to give the child a chance to practice that rhythmic kind of movement regularly. So I came up with a little technique for practice that I call handwriting aerobics. I'm going to show you a little bit of handwriting aerobics with print writing and then with cursive, just as an illustration of one way you can conduct practice of handwriting that's really fun. Like any good aerobics class, we're going to use a little music to provide a template for the movements that we make. Here's a little bit of the music for you. This is the background music from our pencil wrap. So one of the important print letters is the lowercase b, and we want to pattern the child to make the bat before we make the ball. Tall, down, roll around. You can point up here at my model and write it in the air to the beat. Get the beat and say it. Tall, down, roll around. Tall, down, roll around. So now we can move to our practice page, and if you have a model, we can finger trace it. Tall, down, roll around to get the movements in sync with your voice and the beat of the music. And we're going to say on your mark, get set, get the beat, say it. Tall, down, roll around. Tall, down, roll around. When the child's able to make multiple iterations of the letter, keep their voice working and move in time to the beat, you'll notice that maybe the first one that they write doesn't look so pretty, but as they continue to practice, the letters start to look better and better because the strokes are smoothing out as the brain records better rhythm and timing. Another really important letter, and it's important for reading when compared to the B, is the lowercase d. We want the child to learn a process for creating the D that includes a hook around and then tall down. Hook around, tall down. Hook around, tall down. Get the beat. All together, say it. Hook around, tall down. Hook around, tall down. When I get this pattern established for the D and this one established for the B, the child will no longer confuse those letters when they're reading, provided they get regular practice to reinforce it and allow improvement of the pattern that's stored in muscle memory. When they're trying to read, the brain's going to tap into those stored patterns to help with the decoding process. And it's really fun to use for cursive as well. So I'll take off these print letters, and for illustration purposes, let's take one of the cursive shapes. There only are four. The loop top. Tall loop tops are L's, small ones are E's. So let's try some tall ones. And cursive is all about joining and all about words. So we want to practice joining sets, and let's join 3 to the beat, as we say, loop top. And we can use the beat 3 ways. We can say loop top, space, or we could use it like this, loop top, space, or we can use it like this, loop top, loop top, loop top, space. So you're really moving down here. So let's take it one step further, and let's take our loop top and add one of the other four shapes to it to practice about a lowercase h. That's a fun letter to practice, and it's an easy letter to write. We use a loop top and then a round top. Loop top, round top. Loop top, round top, space. Or we can use the beat the intermediate way. Get the beat and say it. Loop top, round top. Loop top, round top. Join the third one. Loop top, round top, space. Or we can do it full blast. Get the beat and say it. Loop top, round top, loop top, round top, loop top, round top, space. Handwriting aerobics. A really fun way to practice, and a really fun way to improve the patterns while practicing the smooth rhythmic kind of movement that allows automaticity to develop. Thank you all. Stop back another time. Bye for now.